Hey, we're live. All right, everybody. Hey, family. Welcome to the Beacon of Truth. I am your host, Aaron Bull. As you can see, StreamYard has granted me the ability to go live from my phone. So that's huge. Shout out to StreamYard for stepping it up. So in the future, I'll be able to do remote lives now. Yay. So that broke me free from the computer. No headsets. Yes. I'm standing, so they let you know I ain't gonna be here long. But I do have a few things to talk about today. Give me just a second. Let me get some things going on. This is my first time doing it from the phone, so y'all bear with me. All right, so let's get into it. Sorry that I'm a little dark. I did have more light when I was playing this. Too real. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna do it. Um. All right, so states and cities around the country are finally removing Confederate statues. And Mississippi also removed the Confederate emblem from their flag. And of course, the racists and rednecks are losing their minds. And their favorite claim is, oh, you're erasing our history. That's our heritage, which is really total BS. But let me give you two scenarios to combat that. Number one, so my dad passed away 3 years ago. And if I never see another picture of him, I will never forget who he is. Hey, Stacy. So, period. Sorry. So if I never see another picture of my father, I will always remember who he is and what he means to me. I don't need any pictures, statues, flags, anything else to remember him. So if the only time you really only remember your heritage or your history is when you see the statues or the flags, is that really your history? Is that really your heritage? Is it really that important? Because you would remember it regardless of seeing a statue or a flag. Hey, Pookie Willis. And then also with the statue thing. So again, my parents divorced when I was about 13 or 14 years old. So what that meant was dad moved out, got his own place. And mom took down all the pictures of dad. Period. When dad got his new place, he didn't put up no pictures of my mom. And nobody felt any type of way about it, not even me as a child. So how can we as adults not understand that? But to continue, both of my parents moved on to other relationships. So how welcoming or invited would either of my step parents feel like if my stepdad had to walk through my mom's house with pictures of my dad everywhere? Or if my stepmother had to walk through my father's house with pictures of my mother everywhere? How would that feel? But you know who the pictures are valuable to? Me. So I put them in places where I can see them when I choose to. If I choose to look at pictures or memorabilia, whatever, I have a special place that I go. So long story short, we don't have to destroy the Confederate statues. We need to take down the flags, but y'all can put them in your closet right next to your hood. Oh, excuse me. But anyways, moral of the story is you can put them in a museum, put them in a park where people can voluntarily go and see them if that's what they choose to. We should not be forced to look at memorabilia. And again, if it's your heritage, you don't need an emblem, symbol, statue, flag, or anything to remind you of that. You should know it inherently. And if you don't, then we sure need to take down these statues and put them in books so you can read about it because you clearly don't know your history. But anyways, we're gonna move on. We go. Oh, also speaking of erasing heritage or want to hold on to heritage and whatnot, are we about to build pyramids here in the United States? Are we about to call black people kings and queens? Because that's our heritage. That's our history, which you all whitewashed and erased. But okay, if we're gonna hold on to heritage, then let's hold on to heritage. All right, y'all. Like I said, I'm standing. Oh, I done lost more light. I'm gonna have to move. Bear with me. All right, now I got to play to find the right lighting game, which I thought I did before I started this. But all right, so moving right along, you have to adapt to things. But so let's talk about hate because there's a lot of it going on, and I'm not understanding why. I know I keep coming back to this, like How you just hate based on appearance? You ain't even trying to get to know nobody or nothing. And is it hate or is it jealousy? I'm confused. I'm not really sure about that. And how can you hate someone when you constantly reap the benefits of their heritage? Hmm? If you gave birth to a child and you made it home safely, thank a black man because he invented the traffic light. If your delivery was successful, thank black women because for years, white doctors and the US medical profession as a whole tested numerous medical procedures on black women because it was alleged that we felt less pain. So thank black people for that. And that's just a couple of the contributions that black people have made to all of America and the world as a whole. But we'll move on. And then you got folks against the LGBTQ community, which I don't understand that either, because again, the fight is for equality. Equality for all. All means all, not rocket science. All means all. And for those that like to use the Bible to justify exclusion or mistreatment of the LGBTQ community, let us not forget that there were people that used the Bible to justify enslavement and mistreatment of us and our ancestors. Let's just keep that in mind. Also, defunding the police. I want to revisit this because clearly people are still confused. So let me break it down to you about defunding the police, okay? Defund the police does not mean eliminate all police funding. It does not mean disbanding the police. It does not mean that we expect the police to work for free. They will still have salaries. They will still be paid a decent salary and get their traditional raises and whatnot. But what defending the police does mean is that, again, police will be funded, but they will not be overfunded, and city budgets will be redistributed. You should defund the police because police should focus on criminals and crime, crimes and criminals. Police are not mental health counselors, social workers, education specialists, and police should not be responsible for everything. Defunding the police allows us to reassess our values, invest in communities, invest in people, fund schools, hospitals, services, and infrastructure. It's that simple. Okay. I'm gonna try to reposition myself. Yeah. Let's see, y'all can still see me. Nope, that's not gonna work. We got a halo effect. All right, there we go. Sorry. So nevertheless, in other news, the NFL will play the Black National Anthem before all games during week 1, which is great. That's awesome. That's really huge. But 2 small little caveats about it. Number 1, there will be no fans in attendance for the first week of the NFL. I know it'll be televised, but please, NFL, keep that same energy when the fans return. Okay. And number 2, the traditional racist national anthem will still be played following the Black National Anthem. So there's that. All right, y'all. Let me see. I want to make sure I ain't missing out any comments. Yeah, I know this is my first time going live from the phone, so bear with me. But last but not least, y'all, let's talk about the 4th of July. I hope that we as Black people are officially canceling the 4th of July celebrations. I just find it extremely odd that a country born on the backs of protests I find it extremely odd to celebrate a country born on the backs of protests as we are in the midst of protests that they are actively trying to silence. Not to mention, America gained its independence in 1776. It wouldn't be until almost about 100 years later, 1865. Some people say 1863, but we're going to go with 1865, that Black people were actually free. So, what is there for us to celebrate on the 4th of July? I know we like fireworks. I'm a professional fireworks shooter. I am a professional fireworks shooter. But I do not celebrate the 4th of July. And actually, since fireworks have become legal in Georgia, I stopped celebrating the 4th of July. And even then, I didn't really celebrate the 4th of July. I just used it as an excuse because that was the only time I could shoot fireworks without having to worry about the police. But now, legally, I can shoot fireworks whenever I feel like it. So guess what? I don't do it on the 4th of July. I do it on Labor Day, Juneteenth, New Year's. But all right, y'all. Okay, sorry. I got on my soapbox a little bit. Y'all know sometimes I get blackity black, but it's me. I'm Black 365. But let me read these comments. Let's see. I just wish, let me put that on the screen. Can I highlight it? Nope. Oh, there we go. I just wish that we all have the same exact opportunity that everyone has in an equal playing field. I definitely don't need a handout, and I believe I speak for most Black people. Very true and very accurate. And that's what people have to understand. So I'm glad he said that, because that's another point. Again, when it comes to equality and people fighting so hard against it, it's not that you have to give up anything other than just don't be racist. Just don't be racist. Like, it's that simple. That's all you got to do. You ain't got to, if we get paid reparations, you ain't got to pay that out your pocket. It's not coming from your pocket. Equal opportunity in housing, that does not mean that you got to move out your house so that we can move in. Ain't nobody trying to do nothing for free. We just want to stay Black and live, as opposed to stay Black and die. But nevertheless, let me move on. Y'all know I be getting deep. But yes. So that pretty much is all that I have. Let me see if there's anything else that I wanted to discuss. Oh, so of course y'all know that, well, I don't know if y'all know or not, but Black Republican Herman Cain was proud to be at the Trump rally and is now positive with COVID-19. So, prayers and thoughts for him, but hopefully that'll help the Republicans wake up. I don't know, maybe because they say, oh, he's Black. Black people always get it. So I don't know, but hopefully people will wake up and start taking this COVID-19 a little more seriously than what they are. But so that's pretty much all I got, y'all. Let me get up out of here. As you can see, I am glistening. This is Georgia summer. So I won't be rude for you long. I'm gonna get up out of here. But y'all, make sure you stay safe, stay away from people, wear your mask, and keep your head on a swivel. You got this Rona and racism running rampant in this country. So y'all be safe, be easy. As always, y'all, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for bearing with me and my first time going live from the phone. But we'll tweak it as we go. As always, y'all stay safe. Whatever you're doing, just stay safe. Stay sanitized. Wear your mask. Keep your head on the swivel. Be on the lookout for Karens because they still going wild. But all right, y'all. Thank you so much for your time. I am your host, Aaron Bull. Y'all have a great weekend.